need to transition! Transition! Salutations, spooks, spirits, and specters, and welcome back to more American Truck Sim. And this time, we'll be able to go to Montana. Let me show you. Pull up the map! Pull up the map! We may be in LA right now, but we have access to Montana! Woo! We have Montana! I forgot, I am behind in all sorts of ways. I need to fix this route. Hello there! How's it going, Obi-Wan Kenobi? Welcome to the stream. Yes, Montana, woo! Yay! Oof. Alright. So let me pull chat up. I forgot to do that. Had all this time to do it, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna finagle. Alright. How am I? I am okay. I just have this cough I have to deal with. Legogorn has also caught the C-19, and he has informed me that this will be as he put it at as a 3-week cough, a 3-week cough. So this will be the second week. Otherwise, I'm doing okay. I'm just really annoyed that I still have this cough. How are you? How is everybody else doing? Oof. Alright. Let's see here. The music is playing. I assume it's at a good volume? Is it at a good volume? Montana! Alright. We need... I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Oh man, I hope I feel better soon. Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, it's so nice. I mentioned this before, but you know, it's nice being on the it's odd being on the opposite end, because I'm used to always talking to other streamers and they're like, oh, but I want to do content and I want to keep working and doing stuff, but I'm sick and all that jazz, and everybody's like, no, take your break, take your time. I understand I understand now. Montana. Okay, how about MO then? MO. We're only going to MO. How about Laurel? Oh, we can go to Cody. Audio's perfecto, excellent. Awesome. A garbage truck? We can take that to Butte. Awesome. Oh, where is it? Great Falls. Great Falls. That was the city of Montana I did a business trip to. Basically, I was there to do we were there filming a project on a quick response kind of thing. There was like I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was like an accident, and the locals were able to respond to it quickly and handle the whole situation, and my boss was like, hey, we should go do a story on that, so we kind of flew in and we kind of covered it, and it was pretty interesting. But funny story is, when we're out in the field, like out in the field where the actual accident took place, and we're like filming the debris and all that stuff that they were cleaning up, I accidentally locked us out of our vehicles, not realizing that the boss decided to leave the car keys inside the actual ignition, and I didn't realize that. So when I locked the door, I locked all our stuff inside, so we had to wait a good hour before somebody came by. Hello! Aloha! Hola! Saludo, Lolly! CSO me confunde. Oh dear, yes. Give me just one moment here. No habla español mucho. Give me a moment. One momento. That one right there. Yes. Hold on. CS. No. No lolly. No lolly. No lolly. No lolly. See? Not lolly. No lolly. No lolly. No lolly. No trap. No trap. Not trap. Let's swap that. Not trap. No atrapa. No atrapa. No hablas? No hablas español mucho. I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. Disculpas. Disculpas. Sigo. Sigo enfermo. Sigo enfermo. Oh my goodness. No español, inglés. I shouldn't have closed that. I should not have closed that. Let's see here. Oh, swap that. Yeah, CC Montana. Montana DLC just released, and we'll be playing that one. I'll leave that open just in case. Whoop, not there. Alright, we're trying to get some, alright. Apologies, I have not been coughing nearly as much, and then as soon as I start streaming, I start coughing. Ugh. Thankfully, I have a bottle of water here. Okay. Let me have a quick drink here. Maybe that'll help soothe the irritating throat. Ooh, huh? Yes, I suppose it is because I'm talking a lot more. Let's see here. That one there. Okay. No. No lolly. No lolly. No lolly. How tall? Ooh. Let's see. That tall. See? That tall. That tall. That's how tall. That tall. That's how tall. That's how tall. I just... What's being asked is, I'm being asked if this character is a lolly. Lolly is generally a terminology used for a, I assume you know what lolly means in terms of anime conventions. And no, it's not lolly avatar, as far as I am concerned. When it comes to, Then it was asked if a lolly with plots. And we know what plot is. The plot is the tater tots. I mean, I don't know the I don't know the 100% statistics, but I still stand with not lolly, not opie lolly. Yes, plot. And then I was being asked how tall is the avatar. I don't exactly have anything. I mean, when you think about it, I can technically resize everything, so it's kind of hard to technically say, here's an object you can use as a size reference. So, it's really... So, alright. I'm heating up. I need to turn the ceiling fan on. Turn the ceiling fan on. Oof. There we go. This is much better. This is so much better. This is so much better. Whee! Whee! There we go. Okay. There we go, much better. It's like a superpower to change your size, yes. See, I can go, well, I don't want to adjust that. I can go super tiny. I can travel across all of Montana, whee! Or, we can go big. We can go big, yeah, and encapsulate everything. But you can't really see any gameplay this way, so I'll just reduce myself down right here. There we go. This is satisfactory for me. That way I hopefully don't block too much gameplay. Although it isn't much gameplay. It's mostly chit-chatting. Hold on, I gotta look at myself. I feel like I'm in an angle. There we go, that looks much better. Alright, let's take this job here of delivering a garbage truck. I've never delivered a garbage truck before. Let's do it. So we're taking it from Cody. We're gonna pass through 3 Montana cities. Laurel, Bozeman, and Butte. What time in the... It's 43 minutes after midnight, so we won't really get to see the sign, but it'll be fine. I actually took the thumbnail photo with that sign of "Welcome to Montana." I took that on the. I can show you real quick. Where on the map I took that photo. I was on my other. I was on my other account where I have my garage in Colorado Springs. I drove all the way up north to Gillette, and the thumbnail, I took that picture right, oh wait, I took that right here, right above this rest stop. But we're going to be entering from Cody right here, so I have no idea what this looks like, but we'll go through Laurel, Bozeman, and end up in Butte, right over here. Alright. Warning, may be very stinky. Hey, look at that! Wow! Municipal waste management. Oh man, I guess that's not copyrighted, or maybe it's just like it's such a generic terminology that it's okay to just use it. Man, let's get our lights on. Where are we at? Oh, we might need to go around. I see. Thumbnail lore? Thumbnail lore. Indeed. It's so funny, because, like, some people, I don't know how many people don't like sharing secrets on their thumbnails, you know? Like, I know a lot of people, once they get like they'll be willing to spend money to hire artists and stuff like that to commission them for artwork and stuff, and that's really cool. But to me, I don't really know anybody, and I don't know like how to get in contact with people. The one artist I was in contact with was in real life. He was a real life friend. He's the one who did the he did the drawing on the banner, my YouTube banner, with the banging on the door and the velociraptor and stuff like that, and the little red door. That's like, I actually got that. I actually have a real life. I actually have that in real life. I have it right there. Also, the on my alternate channel, the one with like the half skeleton, half human face. I also have that as well. That was another thing I commissioned. I paid him $50 for the two drawings. He said he really liked the one with the velociraptor and stuff because it was a chance to do something different. Because he's never actually drawn. He's never actually tried to draw dinosaurs and stuff like that. Although he really didn't care for drawing, he's not one for drawing anime style characters. So the two girls in the window that are supposed to be anime girls, I'm just like, you know what, dude? I'm commissioning you. This is your art style, so you draw them how you draw. As long as they maintain like their main characteristics, the overall look of the characters is completely on you. We're in Montana now, right? Okay, we're going to enter it after the way station. So keep that in mind. You're so confused trying to figure out what it was? I get it. Yeah, let's see, it's supposed to be a velociraptor. From right to left, it's supposed to be a velociraptor, a necromorph from Dead Space, a zombie head crab from Half-Life, and the guy banging on the door is supposed to be me. And I don't know if you can really make out the little quote bubble, but it's supposed to say "Ellie, the door locks" in the because one of the things I like to say a lot is whenever I come against a locked door, I'll always like say that because I always harken back to Jurassic Park when they're in the control room. No! Oh, no! Stop! You don't want to mess with trains. Trains are evil. They're evil! I slammed into a train crossing. Those barriers were up. And the thing slammed, I hit an invisible wall and it took me like 80% damage. That is why trains are evil. We're already here. We might as well just pull in here and get done with it. Anyways, yeah, the red door is supposed to be... I shouldn't have stopped. All it did was prevent me from getting a additional $200 fine, whatever. Anyways, the red door, the bars around it, that's supposed to represent the classic locked doors from the old Doom games, Doom 2 and all that jazz. You live by an inch. Yeah, I saw the Ellie the door locks and the velociraptor head crab. Yeah. Let's see here. And in the window, it depends on how well knowledgeable you are of specific anime girls. The one on the right, if I'm remembering correctly, that's supposed to be Miyabi from Senran Kagura. And the one on the left is Sony Comey. Sony Comey. Yeah. Super Sonico. Super Sonico from Sony Comey. She is the lead guitar and I guess the poster girl for the Sony Comey girls. Ah! Here I come. Out of my way. Look, I did my signals. You should know I'm coming through. How much damage do we have? The garbage truck is a solid bit. It's pretty solid. You learn something new every day. Indeed. And as for the other image with the skeleton, the half human, half skeleton, that's supposed to be the skeleton, and that particular in that style. That's supposed to be a reference to Manny Calavera from Grim Fandango, an old classic. Oh, we're in Laurel, the last best place. Grim Fandango, a classic adventure game from LucasArts. Boom. That's fine. The truck took the damage. Alright. Now turn in. And Grim Fandango is supposed to be kind of like a. It's got multiple layers to its to what it's a whole about. It's like, for number one, for starters, it's a reference to the whole Mexican belief of how things work in the afterworld. Like there's this 4-year, there's a 4-year process for the dead to go through. They go on a 4-year journey into the afterlife. And so the game is actually broken down into 4 different segments to represent 4 different years of travel. And it also, it's got this kind of film noir thing kind of going on, because it's got like gangsters and stuff, and you know, the underworld's trying to control the travel in the underworld, so that way the gangsters and stuff and other criminals who pass, they try to basically corner the market and guarantee themselves a fast trip through the underworld, as opposed to go take a nice luxurious cruise and easy way of traversing the underworld, as opposed to like most other people who have to struggle and all they get is like a walking stick to like, oh, here you go, this is all you get in order to help your way on your journey through the underworld. And I never played it for the longest time. All I had was a demo. So the very important thing from that game is, if you ever hear me say or mention, "Run, you pigeons! It's Robert Frost!" It's from Grim Fandango. Because one of the puzzles requires you to scare away pigeons so you can grab their eggs in order to help start building up a pigeon carrier thing. So because they have to raise them from birth in order to properly do pigeon carrier stuff, delivering messages and stuff like that. And basically, what you have to do is you gotta get them to get scared by a balloon popping. And in order to get a balloon to pop, you go to find a clown who's doing a thing for the Day of the Dead festival. But he won't just hand you a balloon. He's a balloon artist, so you have to tell him, like, make a balloon look like something. And I think like there's a cat, there's a cow, and you can also tell him to make a depiction of Robert Frost for no reason. And I always picked Robert Frost. So of course, naturally, you bring out the Robert Frost looking balloon and you run up to the pigeons and you hold it out and you're like, "Ah, run you pigeons! It's Robert Frost!" And that puzzle happened to be in the demo, and that's why it stuck with me. I don't know why. You play something over and over and it just sticks with you, you know? And it's an ingrained memory for me. I'll remember that. It's a shame we're only in. I should have played this a little bit offline, so that way we could get some daylight and actually see how Montana looks in daytime instead of in the middle of the night. Look, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Ugh. Anyways, I don't think I'll be doing this for very long. I might go for maybe an hour and a half. It's not going to be the full 3-hour stream. And to kind of help that, in order to kind of help that, so we have multiple trips and looks around Montana, I'm going to do multiple small trips. I'm not going to do any of the long ones that'll take me like an hour and a half to do. So that'll give us more opportunities to drive around Montana and hopefully get some daytime business. You'll be going earlier today because school's starting up tomorrow? Ah, yes. The school year is starting soon, isn't it? Super Juice! Welcome to Montana! Nice. I'm not hearing any music. It must be a very quiet song. I'm gonna take a quick peek, see. It's Agua Ring, that's why. Most of the Resident Evil songs I have are very quiet for some reason. Oh well. Don't really want to wake up. Don't really want to wake up at the back of 6. I hear ya. I've had my fair share of time. Like, it's so weird. The worst part for me is when you wake up and you feel like you're late, and then you rush to get all dressed and stuff like that, and then you actually you stop and look at the clock and you realize you actually woke up an hour before your alarm actually goes off. I've had that happen a couple of times. Ignore the car I just ran into. I'm just trying to get a good look. Welcome. This is my Montana greeting, saying hello to everybody by ramming into them. That's why we have Janie. She's gonna be working hard for my company and earn me some accident money. Normally, though, I actually try to set my alarm to go off so that way I have plenty of time. I can literally hit my snooze button 10 times and, hold on, let me count that. Technically 10 times I can hit it and still be fine. But, you know, one would rather hit it maybe 4 times and have plenty of time to still be able to get ready at a leisurely pace. So you bump into people, that's the way to say hi nowadays. Oh my goodness. I would really hate that. Get a good look at the view, you know? Wow, look at that. I'm just trying to get a nice look at everything. I mean, technically I should go into photo mode, but, you know. Oh, we made it to Butte. That's probably what we're seeing over there. That's Butte. Usually the first or second one does the trick, but you never know. Yeah. Oh wow, look at that. A whole bunch of stuff lit up. I guess the Volvo brand truck has a whole bunch of warning lights. But you know, everything is going wrong. Oh no! Oh, those must be like the suburbs or the outskirts of the city, because... Maybe this is just downtown areas. I don't know. I've never been down to Butte. I've only been over towards, as I said, I've only really been towards Great Falls. What kind of... I mean, that's really cool. That's really cool. They have all these billboards that say "Welcome to Montana," but I'm really hoping that they don't stick around. I don't think people in Montana are gonna have "Welcome to Montana" signs all over the entire state, right? I imagine that's just gonna be a thing for a while because the DLC came out and they just wanted like, welcome to Montana, everybody. And this is just their way of like saying, hey, get a good look at everything, you know? And hopefully, like maybe a month or so down the line, they'll run an update and all those excessive levels of oh, that's fine. I'll just let's go through here. Man, somebody didn't tie those pipes down proper. Could you imagine being the policeman, being right there, and just be like, detour, and you just see you just see a big rig drive on by with a dump truck. It's like, arcade zone. You just see a big rig drive by with a garbage truck on the back. It's like, hey guys, how's it going? I'm just passing through. I know you said detour. Milk! Oh my goodness. Deliciously natural. Hello! I'm pulling off here. Get out of my way. Didn't you see me? I'm driving here. Jerk. I see you. I see you. I got your number. You know they always put, you know they put phone numbers on our trucks, right? Call and complain to that person's manager. You see an oncoming truck and your first thought is, I'm gonna ram them. Usually have 3 or 4 alarms. Ah. I only usually have like 2. I have my alarm clock right there, and then I have my phone. My phone is the preliminary. It's the breakfast alarm. It's like, hey, if you want breakfast, wake up. But feel free to hit snooze some more if you want. It's the precursor, and then the actual alarm clock goes off, and that's the one I actually hit the snooze on. I cannot do that with my phone. I cannot hit snooze on my phone because I don't know how to do it. Alright guys, I got yourself a dump truck. Hope you don't mind. Is that a police car? What are you doing out here? What are you doing out here, Buster? I lost chat. Wake up! Wake up, chat! Wake up and finish the ride. Really? You're gonna stop before we even get this part? Okay. Alright. Play it safe. Far end of the lots. Alright. 12%. They're probably gonna knock off half my pay. That sucks. But it is what it is. I don't even remember what we started with, but I know that we had 40,000 at some point. And that was 2,000 buckaroonies ago. Alright. Drop the trailer. 17,000. They're probably going to knock it down to about 8,000. Oh, what's that? Zero waste. Oh! Oh, they knocked down 8,000. Okay. That's not too bad. Nice. Alright. Let's go from... Oh, we didn't get... we didn't attack Bowman. Alright. What do we have here? I want more Montana. Oh, it's MT. MT is Montana. Alright. What do we got? Kallispell. Okay, we can go all the way up here to the northwest. What are we delivering? We're delivering gasoline. Gasoline. And we'll get to see most of this trip that we didn't get to see. Sure, we'll take a job. Excellent. Alright, where are we at? We're right here. Turn the light on. Oh, we're in a Western Star. We're turning right. I think the left is a dead end. Yeah, I think that's a dead end. This is fine. Pull out right. Technically, but I don't know if those rocks will act as humdingers and catch us or something like that. We're fine. We're going this way. Excellent. Butte, Laurel. Acting on instinct. Alright, remember that was the pole that I ran into last night. Or early in the morning. It's really, I wouldn't say it's weird, but I think it's kind of funny. But I noticed that recently there's been kind of a lot of other people I watch have been playing, they haven't been playing American Truck Sim, they've been playing a lot of European Truck Sim too. Which is the, I guess the main game, I guess? I don't know. I know that European Truck Sim came before American Truck Sim. And a lot of people have been playing that one. It kind of goes back to, like, I guess what I was mentioning in a previous Truck Sim stream. That if people were to ever come over and be like, man, you're driving so terrible. And I was like, oh yeah? Well, I got I got a reference for somebody else who drives even worse than me. Well, now I actually have like a second and maybe even a third reference for that one. Although they are playing Europe, as I mentioned, they're playing European Truck Sim too, not American Truck Sim. I don't know if it's because that's what they have access to or what they're allowed to play, as it were. I think it's kind of interesting how that is. Especially considering one of them is like a, English speaker, I would have assumed that that person would be playing American Truck Sim, but I guess it is what it is. If you only have access to the European Truck Sim, I guess that's what you got access to. It's not like I recognize, and it's not even like something like I recognize like the locations look different, because there's probably places I haven't, there's probably routes and areas I haven't actually seen myself that I could easily be like, oh yeah, maybe that could be over in this state, and I just haven't driven that particular route. What kind of gives it away is the actual trucks that they're driving. I mean, technically, I could also say that because they're driving on the left side of the road instead of the right side, like Americans do, us silly Americans who are like, hey, this is the side of the road that we drive on. I suppose that would have been a bigger tip off. Like, you know, everything's driving on a different side of the road. Sorry, you're back for what's happened. Had to get some things. We finished our first delivery. We're now currently delivering gasoline from Laurel, the first Montana city we drove past. And we're heading up to Kallispell, which is up in the northwest side of Montana. So that's where we're driving now. As I said, we're hauling gasoline. So that's all you kind of missed. I just kind of started talking about other people I've noticed been playing, not exactly American Truck Sim, but European Truck Sim, that's all. It's actually kind of funny because earlier today, a group of four that, there was a group of four that were playing. Two of them are people I like to follow. They were playing Forewarned. They were playing Forewarned this morning. And I thought it was so funny considering that me and Legogorn had been playing it recently as well. It cracked me up. Oh my goodness. We got a little bit of a bump, but no damage. A little bump, but no damage. Super Juice! And another Welcome to Montana sign. Think of like if I've actually noticed anybody else who tries move. Sorry guys. Really, dude? Really? I know, right? Look, the train's gonna beat us. Alright, I'm gonna bully my way through. Get out of my way, please. I have a delivery. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'd like to get out of here. Get out of my way, please. This gasoline has places to go. I'm hauling gasoline. Do you really want to mess with me? Didn't think so. Alright. Inconsiderate. And the first guy didn't even move. He's like, calling that guy's company. I'm calling your company! I will call him. I will call him. Right this second. Yes, hello? You have a driver who was hauling a large red crate. Passing through Bozeman right about now? Yaha. They said they got rear-ended. Yes. Did they tell you anything about the fact that they just suddenly braked for absolutely no reason? What, do they have like a intense fear of train whistles or something? Because they just suddenly stopped in my face! And they didn't even move while the train was passing by. No, we were on a bridge above the train. The train wasn't even crossing in front of us. Yes, I would like that person fired. What do you mean you can't do that? I'm the player. I'm gonna bankrupt that company. I'm gonna find out. Oh my goodness. My company will take over everything. I will take over the entirety of the shipping lanes in this place. And anybody who ever does that again, they get fired. Janine wouldn't do that. Janine wouldn't suddenly just brake in front of me because she heard a train whistle going. How rude. Alright. I didn't see what that sign says. It just says it's going down to 65 miles an hour. Beautiful country. Look at all that. Trees and the rocky. Not the rock. I don't think the... Well, I mean, they're possibly. But the nice curvature and the rock facing. Oh my. Was that a rock slide up there? Or is that just more rock facing? Oh, that's just more rock facing. It looked kind of like a rock slide from here. Oh, look at these poor trees. Yeah, we didn't really get to see much of this because it was nighttime when we were driving through this particular section. Now we're speeding up because we're on the downward spiral. That's why I was losing control. Come on, can we get to triple digits? Can we get to triple digits? Come on, 100, come on, 100, come on, 100! Out of my way. Woo! No! Don't worry, I got this. We're slowly inching. We're slowly inching. Go around. Go around. Yes. 2 hours. Where are you pulling me? Honestly, I thought I would recover, but then of course I slammed into the mountain. How was I supposed to know? Well, we're here. We might as well. Repair, okay. The company will pay for it. We need this. Oh, we got 5 hours left. Yeah, we got a good 5 hours left. might as well, we might as well gas up while we're at it. Make sure we have full tank of gas to deliver this gas with. Only 3% damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think we're doing pretty good. Considering. Oh. Out of the way, bus. Nobody wants you. Nobody loves you. But your mom. I'm sure your mom loves you. I'm sure she does. Alright, let's go. Monsieur. Now we're gonna be heading south. Alright, here we go. We're on the road. We're heading further up to the door. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to turn up the music just a smidge more. Right there. I don't know if like the game audio decided to get reset because I downloaded the DLC or what, or maybe I just had the music lower than I normally think it does. I just couldn't really hear it, so I gotta turn it up a little bit. I hope you don't mind. I know that some tracks can get a little obnoxious, but it's nice to have a little something. There we go. Them's the Rockies. Nice. I love it. I love nice sweeping views like that. Oh, you have to go now? That's okay, Obi-Wan. It's all good. Take care and get the rest you need, because, you know, it's important to make sure that, you know, learning is important. So, thank you again for stopping by, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And may the Force be with you, always. Thank you. Have a good one. It's all good. Fireworks. No, we're hauling gas. We broke triple digits! For a split second, for about 2 or 3 seconds, we were 100 miles an hour. Now we're on this incline, so we're going to slow down a bit. Yeah, there we go. Good. Squeeze right on through here. Past that car. Excellent. We'll drive on the shoulder. He'll be fine. fine. Everything is a-okay. I'm only a massive missile of steel. Was I supposed to get up here? Yeah, I was supposed to get up here. Out of my way, car. I have priority. That didn't even count as a fine. He hit me. He hit me. You hit me. That's so weird how it drops off all suddenly like that off in the distance. So weird. Did they change the audio? No, the audio is exactly where it... I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Is that a tunnel? I always love driving through tunnels. But it looks more like a bridge. Like a custom bridge. Yeah, it's a bridge. A one-way? Is this like no? This has gotta be a two-way. That left lane is supposed to be oncoming traffic. Yeah. So I'm getting distracted. I'm looking at everything. I like looking at stuff. So new. I gotta learn all the routes and stuff. Shame about some of these billboards. What looks like that looks like they just have graffiti all rubbed up on top of them. Like that one, that's like the third sign like that. Didn't you put something nice on them? Something silly? There's another one right there. Now, maybe there is art on it, and I think it looks like graffiti because I'm just driving by at like 90 miles an hour. But still. Is that an airplane? That is an airplane. That's fine. That is also fine. Ooh, that one didn't charge me. Wow! Hold your horses. We're looking at this one. We're looking at this one. Polson. Welcome to Polson. Flathead Lake. We're taking a look at Flathead Lake. Wow, that's the bridge we crossed. There's that airplane. Modern Art Festival, huh? Is that what was on the billboards? We were advertising the art festival. Oh my goodness. Very nice, very nice. You're kind of overstaying your welcome cutscene here. There we go. Ended. We have an hour left, and we're only 30 miles away. Bam, bam. Nice sailboat out there. How's it going? Once again, a silly truck doesn't know how to maintain speed. Thus forcing me to slam into it. That wouldn't have happened if he maintained proper speed. How many vehicles do I have to drive past? Out of my way! I was simply trying to get past this truck up here that couldn't maintain speed, and then they throw all these cars at me, so I can't pass in the oncoming lanes. What a load of horse knockies. And they charge me all this damage. All this damage. All this damage. Oh no. Oh no. Stop giving me stuff. So I want to see my map so I know where I'm going. You guys want to go? Why am I pulling into a car dealership with gasoline? This makes no sense to me. I mean, I guess you need gas for the cars on the lot, but shouldn't they already have like a certain amount? I don't know. Reasonable. Ugh, how much you taking? 6,000? Fine. Whatever. Alright. How about from Butte? I kind of don't like that. Huge construction. Paper. Oh yeah, that's where we were. Thompson Falls. Sydney! Construction houses, though, that's pretty meh. We got anything over here? Ooh, yeah, we'll do that one. Sure, gasoline from Laurel all the way to Glendive. Alright, we can do that. We're taking it to another car dealer. Why are we doing that? But at least we're gonna go to the eastern side of Montana now. Here we go. Same starting spot. Oh, we'll be going in tonight now. I might do one more delivery after this one. Nope, nobody was coming. Ah, we're gonna be turning off sooner. Got it. Billings. Yes, we're heading east. Interesting. Ha. How much time do we have to get there? We have to get there in about 5 hours. But, we should get there roughly 4-ish hours? We do have a window, though. We do have the window. We haven't taken any damage yet. Oh my goodness. We have like a 2-hour window. So we have 5 to 7 hours to show up and be like, hey guys, here's your stuff. We're only doing this because it's really quick and easy. Because we're right here. We haven't done anything. We're not stopping completely. 90,000 pounds of gasoline. Right, here we go. Got 5 hours to deliver. This is 5 hours away, and then they're gonna make us stop a little bit. Why didn't you already have this weighed? Why didn't you already have it weighed? This is an urgent job, though, so it makes sense. This is probably like the first urgent job that I felt was actually urgent. It actually feels urgent. But then again, I guess all the other jobs did kind of have a... since they had longer distances to travel, they were kind of also taking in consideration that they're giving you enough leeway for sleep and stuff, I suppose. That's my estimation. I wouldn't know since I turned the sleep requirement as part. I turned the sleep mechanic off in this particular profile. Billings. Are we close enough that it will get marked? I'll know when it pops, if the little achievement thing pops up. I wish more achievements did that. That had like a little solid count. I wish more achievements would pop up and like, oh, you made this much progress. Ooh, lots of industry over there. So many achievements are like, oh, fulfill 10,000 of this thing, but they won't give you a count of how much you fulfilled. So you're kind of left. Am I at 1,000? Am I at 5,000? Am I at 752? I don't know. Sure would be nice to know how far along this achievement I am. Whereas this is nice. It's like, oh, there are 13 cities. We'll give you, we'll add a little tally to the marker every single time you you hit a city. Oh, you hit 12 cities. There's one more left. Just pull up the map and find out which one it is. It's currently 6 o'clock. We get there by 10. We got 4 hours left. 4 hours till the deadline. Bismarck. Where are we going again? We're going to Glendive. No damage yet. I'm sure that'll change because other drivers will run into me and refuse to allow me to pass by them or something. This is Kenworth trip, got it. I can tell by the KW on the steering wheel. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Oh, that's farming stuff. I gotcha. Well, not much daylight left. Off there. Oh, that's an interesting way station. What an interesting way station. Why didn't you tell me to pull off there? Why doesn't it even count as a way station? Little lemonade stand there. Pulling off so I get the entire road to myself. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Oh, is that a... I thought that was a lake, but it looks like it's actually kind of a bit of fog or whatever. Some sort of fog-looking effect. There's one thing I wish they had, like a little, at least for keyboard and mouse control, I wish there was a little something that you could be like, because one of the most annoying things is trying to align yourself so you're between the lines. Now, I can understand always having to recorrect yourself if, say, you're doing like a turn like this. This makes sense. That kind of makes sense. But I wish there was like some little button thing or whatever where I could be like, Okay, I've been kind of wiggling back and forth left or right a little bit, making minute adjustments, but it's still not properly lining itself up to the lines like the way I would like for it. So that way if I'm like on a long single stretch of road like this, I wish I could just hit a button that says, please properly align myself between the two lines, so that way I can just, you know, take a nice panoramic shot and be all like, hey, this is nice. Very cool. Very cool. But the only way I can get that to work properly is if I keep an eye on my mirrors and make sure that I'm staying in the lines that way. And even then, if I'm doing that, I feel like I'm not getting a proper, good, nice scenic shot. Getting a nice, good look at the scenery around me. Because I'm still kind of too focused on the lining on the roads. Where I say if I was probably actually within the truck, I could probably hold the wheel at just the precise thing, you know? And actually just kind of like look out and be like, yeah, that's really nice looking. And not have to worry about, oh, I'm sliding over into the next lane. Oh well. Edward Johnston, hello! Welcome to the stream! It has been a while. Ah, we have arrived in Glendive. This is where we need to be. How's it going? How are you? Up there's my destination over there on the right. We're gonna have to be pulling off here. Let everybody know. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Just eating, huh? Whee! Here we go. To the right. No problems. Wow. Can I actually arrive at my destination with 0 damage? Hey, they got a little dino there. Nice. Get my map. And we'll be turning right into the car lot. Wow. Have I arrived with no damage? What? That good to get full profit, indeed. But I meant like no damage at all to anything. That's so bizarre. Oh, look at that. We got good victory music to go along with it. Oh my goodness. Excellent. I got everything. The full 14,000 buckaroonies. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see here. What can I grab now? In Bass Billings and Miles City. Havre. I mean, as nice as some of these things are. Spokane. Nah. Ooh. That's only $3,000. That's hardly nothing. How about Glasgow? Really? I would have to drive all the way from... all the way from there just to get to that city. Ugh, no. How about Sydney? I don't want to do construction houses, that's terrible. How about Miles City? Tractor, huh? Lewiston. Gotta differentiate that it's Lewiston, not Lewiston ID, but Lewiston. Oh! I need to actually have the W in there. Huh. Alright, how about Great Falls? Ooh, waste paper. That's 10 grand. But I'll be carrying a couple things. Bozeman. Nothing really good there. Miss Ola. How can you live that way? IBC containers? No, thank you. Thompson Falls. Nothing really good there either. And how about Helena? Butter? 40,000 pounds of butter? All the way to Helena? Nah. Man, there's nothing good going to Montana. Billings! How about Billings? Pelted animal food. Grain? Diesel? That's 37 pounds. Heavy, urgent. A beet harvester? But I could do crude oil. That's 54,000. And I get a good... It's gonna be nighttime. How about Kallispell? No. Butte. Sorry. Butte would take me Dynamite to Phoenix, Arizona. That's 64,000. And how about Laurel? Would be diesel, 73,000. But I gotta go all the way to the southern end of Arizona. Oh my goodness. Eh. We'll deliver crude oil. That way we're at least still getting a huge chunk of Montana. Getting this chunk of Montana here. And yeah, it is going to be nighttime. But it's still something. Alright. Yeah. Alright. And this will be the last one. This will be the last delivery of the day. Alright, let's deliver this crude oil all the way to Washington. Look at that spin, baby! How much? 61,000 pounds. Close to like 62,000 pounds of oil. Ugh, man. We're shipping it out. Somewhere for it to get processed and broken down and turned into whatever processed variation we need of it. Oh, 1,000 miles. It's going to take us 18 hours. They need it on Sunday. They're giving us a 6-hour window between 6 p.m. Sunday and... Well, actually it's close to like 1 a.m. on Monday, so it's more like a 7-hour window. Oh my goodness. I wish they didn't have that blinder up there. I hate that. Oh, look, the crane's actually moving. Is the crane moving? It is moving. Alright, we're gonna need to turn left up here. What violation? What violation? Alright. We turned left. We don't need a motel. I don't think we need gas yet. Even then, that isn't a proper gas station. That's not a proper in-game gas station. Slow down just enough to make the turn, and then just go for it. Hello! Wow, it's gotten busy in here. Alright. We're on our way to Washington. Seattle. Alright, we're heading to Seattle Port with all this crude oil. Let's go. There goes the sun, and darkness is gonna take us, and I guess we'll just have to enjoy the silent solitude of silence in the night. It's taking all of Montana. Alas. So how much is this gonna give me? If I manage it perfectly, $54,000. That'll put me at $120,000. So that should be enough to buy another truck. And hopefully I'll be able to hire another driver. And that'll be nice, and then I'll get more background money to help fight my ever-encroaching fines. Excellent. Miles City. Oh, we're not going over there. Wait a second. Wait. I mean, I could understand if they're just using that as a way of like a turnaround kind of thing. Like, oops, I missed my turn off, and they kind of inserted that as kind of like a way to turn around. But that is so bizarre that that's all that exists. Why the on and off ramp exists. Weird. I will say it is really nice to see Montana not completely enshrouded in snow, because the business trip that I did take up here near Great Falls so many years ago, it was like in the dead of winter, so there was snow all over the place. It was really cold, and as I said, as I mentioned in the story at the very beginning, getting locked out of your vehicle, not a pleasant time, not the best experience, but hey, it was an experience nonetheless, a funny story to tell. I don't really remember a whole lot else going on during that trip. I do remember, like, it was a really nice hotel room, nice lodgings, had a nice little kitchenette. Like, the TV channels weren't that bad, considering how most channels are usually available in a hotel. What did I watch at the time? Well, this was back, I guess a good time frame that puts you, the time frame of when this business trip took place. I can only say that at the time of the guitar, if you can look it up, Guitar Heroes, the Guitar Hero game at the time was, what? Whatever, dude. Back off. Guitar Hero 3 was out at the time. I remember that specifically because the guy, cause what was it? We had a few of us. There was myself, there was our producer, and there were, I think, 2 or 3 additional guys with us. Because we had a producer's assistant, and I think there was 2 other technicians, camera technicians and stuff like that. Kind of like what I was doing, handling all the heavy equipment, filming the shots, editing and stuff like that. We were about different levels of what you call it, seniority, as it were. I think I was middle, and then there was the guy above me, and then we had our guy below us who was mostly doing all the grunt work for us. But me and the guy above me, because I was playing Guitar Hero 3 at the time, and he was kind of interested in it. Probably not as hardcore as I was. It's more like a passing interest kind of thing, so it was really nice because that was like when they were like really fleshing out having an actual second player, like a 2-player campaign, as it were. And there were certain songs that you could only unlock by doing 2-player campaign mode. So it's really nice to have him along, playing with me to unlock the songs that I would like to do, but I can't because I can't play I cannot play 2 Guitar Hero controllers at the exact same time. no matter how good I felt I was at that particular junction in time. It was also nice because you could set it up at different difficulty levels. So, I do remember playing Raining Blood and getting super duper frustrated at that song. It's not so much that I hate the song, I hate a certain section of the song, which is exceptionally difficult for me to have gotten past on expert difficulty. And I hated it in the sense that that was the thing that was preventing me from being able to play The Devil Goes Down to Georgia on expert difficulty in the game. So it was really, that was the main reason I hated the song Raining Blood. It's a very fun and enjoyable song, but you know, on expert difficulty it is frustratingly annoying. And I could never get past it, so I always had to beat it on hard difficulty. So I only beat the game on hard difficulty. So aggravating. That's about the time frame I was up there, and honestly, most of my television consumption was mostly Cartoon Network and Discovery Channel, because back then. Discovery still had Mythbusters. Mythbusters was still live. They were still recording new episodes with Jamie and Adam. So that was always fun to catch. As far as Cartoon Network goes, I want to say it was still probably what I would consider... I don't know about Golden Age. How would I put it? Like, I guess if modern Cartoon Network by my standards is like plastic age, like there's literally nothing I feel like I feel like most of the time I flip on Cartoon Network, it's just, hey guys, are you ready for the upteenth million showing of Teen Titans Go? No. And I flip it over to Boomerang and they're showing the exact same show. Why do you have two channels showing the exact same show at the exact same time? That was infuriating. Anyways. But back then, they still had like cartoons like Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls, and Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Samurai Jack. Like, daytime probably isn't a whole lot, because, you know, I don't know, at the time. Like, I suppose a lot of the daytime then was lots of Scooby-Doo reruns, some variation of Scooby-Doo. You know, I really think about it, it's like, what were they really airing? Because I don't really think I really watched a lot of the daytime stuff. Whenever I think when I think about it, it's usually like afternoon, evening stuff, and then you transition into Adult Swim, where you got your more mature comedy shows like Futurama. Family Guy was alright for the first two seasons, but the season 3 and onwards just kind of felt very meh to me. They had that very level of, hey, look at us, we finally got renewed, so we're gonna do whatever we want. That's kind of feel I got from there on, from Family Guy, so I kind of stopped watching it. I was mostly interested in the anime. Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop, Wolf's Rain, Full Metal Alchemist, Ghost in the Shell, stuff like that. But I don't really remember what they were airing at that time, because I remember, like, most of what I really enjoyed was when I was still, like, in high school, transitioning into full-time employee, working adult kind of thing. And at that point in time, Adult Swim kind of started transitioning. It's like, oh, you know what? We want to focus more on the comedy shows and our our own original content, which, you know, some of it was fine and some of it was not so good. And I mean, some of it just wasn't for me. Like I could watch and be like, you know, I could see how somebody could find this funny, but for me, it's just not hitting me. So I'd mostly try to watch the anime. Like the comedy shows that I do remember that really made me laugh a lot. Let's see, you got Futurama, Home Movies, C-Lab 2021, Harvey Birdman, Agua Teen Hunger Force. Those are the ones I remember off the top of my head. I can't really remember anything beyond those. Yeah, I can't really remember anything else. Yeah, I can't. When I'm thinking about it, when I became full-fledged working adult, it kind of became difficult to really watch again, because Adult Swim kind of transitioned. They're like, hey, you know what? Let's focus on our own original comedy content. And I just didn't like it as much because they kind of cut all the anime down to like the last hour, so you had to sit through 2 hours of maybe funny comedy shows. And it kind of depended on how much Family Guy and Futurama was in there, and which episodes Family Guy was. But whatever. For maybe an hour of anime. And even I can't even really remember what was airing at the time. I kind of stopped. I think I really stopped watching what was on Adult Swim at that time frame, because like a lot of it felt like there was very little that I actually wanted to watch. We're gonna pull off and gas up. That's why I got the blinker on to remind me to turn off up here. Anyways, because I think what happened was most of the anime I started watching, it was like I actually went and bought it from stores. Like, it was kind of like a risk kind of thing. It kind of had like a little risk associated with it, because it got to the point where it's like I was watching. Oh wow, we got another city here. Oh, I gotta pull in over there. That sucks. I wasn't really paying attention there, now was I? Yeah, most of the anime I was watching and focusing on, I would actually have to buy it on my. I was like, it was either stuff I was reading, like manga or light novels and stuff I was reading. I didn't even really do light novels at the time. I was doing mostly manga. And then any anime was just like whatever I got from. I just happened to stumble across. Mostly it was just kind of like stuff I was already familiar with, and I was just buying my own copies so that way I could watch it whenever I felt like it. I think like the. What was it? And it was also like whatever my fellow co-workers and stuff would be catching on too. Like, I don't know. Like, the first thing that pops in my mind, like, the first anime, let's see here, because I have my entire collection right here on my left. Let's see here, Tenchi Universe, that's something I grew up with. I watched that on Toonami back in the day. Back when Toonami was an afternoon. It was a 2-hour block of action cartoons, and they started moving in anime. Like, I remember when Rurouni Kenshin used to show. I didn't watch it, but I knew that they aired it. Like, Rurouni Kenshin, Outlaw Star, which, to be fair, I didn't watch Outlaw Star when it was airing on Toonami, but, you know, a friend of mine actually got me into it. He had the whole series, and we just kind of watched it. Like, at the time when it was airing, I just was like, I don't really care for this. It's whatever. And of course, like, adult me watching it, it's like, you know, this isn't as bad as I gave it credit for. Like, I don't know why I didn't watch it. I don't. I think it was because there were a couple things that were like, you know, this doesn't appeal to me. I can't understand this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's see it. Big O, that started on Toonami. The first season, I remember seeing that on Toonami. And it was a big it's like, I didn't really care for it because it was a mecha anime, and I was just kind of, mecha anime. I don't like it. There's nothing wrong with mecha anime, I just don't like it. There has to be something to it. And you know, it's like my Legogorn says, I think the reason I don't like mecha anime is because most of my experience, most of my exposure towards mecha anime has been Gundam, and I was just not into the whole political storylines and stuff, and that's probably what really turned me off mecha in general. But otherwise, like, you know, if mecha has something else going for it, I will watch it. And in the case of Big O, once I actually sat down and watched it and actually understood what was going on, like, story-wise and the characters and stuff, and I realized that the mecha parts are just kind of like, they just kind of exist because, like, oh, well, we have to have mecha because reasons. That kind of thing. Let's see. Basilisk. That's one of the... Yeah, that's probably like the second anime that I kind of caught on to when I was living solo. Yeah, a friend of mine, he had like, he showed me like a couple episodes from the DVD he had, and I kind of started catching on to it, and I was really enjoying it too. I did watch the... He actually got the live action version of the show. They made a live action movie. It wasn't that bad, but there were some things that just you can only have so much of a 26 episode anime translate into a hour and a half movie. Yeah, I think so. But it was kind of interesting. I did like how they kind of took their own direction. Like, it felt in character, but it also felt out of character, you know? I don't know. It's fine. It was an okay movie, considering the fact that it is the kind of things that the characters can do in the like the powers that they have, you know? Yeah. And of course I have Full Metal Alchemist. I have the movie Rulers of Shambhala. I watched that movie once. I didn't understand anything that happened. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take a quick break here. I have to go to the bathroom. I really have to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna go ahead and transition to the AFK, to my Be Right Back interlude. I'll be right back, sorry, but I can't hold it anymore. Enjoy the interlude. transition back. Alright, sorry about that. I really had to go to the bathroom. Oh boy. Alright, let's get back to it, shall we? Alright. Where are we? We are driving through Butte. Alright. Alright. Let's get back to it. So, I was talking about Full Metal Alchemist, that's right. The very first one. Not Brotherhood, the first one. I'll be honest, I really love that show. You know, as a whole, the story as a whole. Like, I have the full manga, I have the full first shit airing, the movie, Brotherhood. I actually own 2 games. Sorry. I'm trying to think. Hold on. I did. Yeah, okay, yeah, the audio was going through. I couldn't remember if I remember to turn those back on. Hee. I have the PlayStation 2 game, Crimson something. I can't remember. But it was so interesting how they tried to make it so it was like, oh yes, this game fits perfectly in the timeline between these 2 points. Because they started, like, trying to remember where exactly. It was before Mace Hughes. Mace Hughes was still around, I'll just say that much. And of course, Armstrong. Armstrong is still a major. And Major Louis Armstrong. We have been fluxing. We have passed out fluxing in the Armstrong generation. And Roy Mustang is still a lieutenant colonel at the time, I do believe. Just to give you an idea of timeline. When was it? Okay. The best time I can tell you is, I think the game ends with Ed and Al coming back to Central between episode 8 and 9, maybe? I forget exactly. It's a PlayStation 2 game. I'm pretty sure. No, I know, because I opened up when I was looking for Sly Cooper games. I was going through my my game binders, and I know I saw the game. I know I saw it, so I know where all my stuff is. I could theoretically play that for a stream or a Let's Play or something like that. But kind of being a game, like, being a game and having its limitations, having PS2 era limitations, I don't think it did too bad. Like, you had your limitations in what you could do, but it didn't feel that bad. I can't remember exactly if you get to play as anything other than Edward Elric. Goodbye, car. Oh boy. But I'm pretty sure, like, I think Alphonse just plays a side character, and you play as Edward the whole time. There's a bunch of repeating bosses. Like, oh, this character shows up as a boss again and again, and the only difference is now they're slightly more difficult. I remember this one guy was the most annoying boss because every single time he showed up, his defense stat went up even more. And the final time you encounter him, you're literally dealing 1 point of damage every single time you attack him. And the only way to do more is if you used a certain alchemical transmutation on certain items, and then you could do more damage to him. But you can only use those abilities so long, and then you're just down to just kiting him around his boss room, his little boss arena, and then hitting him every so often, chipping his health away 1 HP at a time. And that was aggravating. Probably one of the worst boss fights experiences I could ever think of. Because it was boring and it was slow. Like, forget about bosses that can, like, one-shot you unfairly and stuff like that. This guy was boring. It was boring. I feel like a boring boss is worse than an unfair, bull honky boss with stupid mechanics that make you want to pull your hair out. Because at least that's something to be emotional about. How can you be emotional about a boss that you're like, oh boy, kite him around the room and do 1 point of damage every single time. Boy, aren't we having fun. And then I also have the DS game. I think it's called Dual Sympathy. A lot of DS games did that. They always had the little subtitle be game title, and then they'd have a little subtitle that, if you abbreviated it, would be DS. So I had Full Metal Alchemist DS. It was a little side-scrolling. It was like a little side-scrolling brawler beat 'em up kind of game. And when I think about it, it's like, it's so funny how much Full Metal Alchemist merchandise I actually have. I actually got I have like a couple things, like other than those 2 games, I have a whole bunch of postcards. Although I'm pretty sure those postcards are just things you get when you bought the DVDs of the original series. And then of course, I also have my own state certified alchemist pocket watch. I have that somewhere. And I also have like a little lapel, like collar lapels. I think those came also with the state certified alchemist watch. And it's actually like it's an actual working wind-up watch. I think the only other thing I would have loved to have gotten a hold of is I would have really loved to have gotten some custom gloves with the Roy Mustang's design on the back. Because he was my favorite character. Roy Mustang was my favorite character. Snap your fingers and set up the little... Such a cool character. I really like him. I like the layers that he had, you know? Like, yes, he was a hard boss, but at the same time, there was so much he was doing for the Elric brothers. Do I really have no damage? I have some smidgen damage, but not enough for the weight station to bother with. That's nice. But yeah, I'm pretty sure with that, all that in mind, I think, yeah. Like, yeah, we can move on from there. And of course I have Cowboy Bebop. That's something that was like a anime I grew up with. Code Geass. I can't remember how I got a hold of that or even why I got it in the first place. Because it's a mecha anime. And I can't remember the reason, like... Never mind, I remember why. I remember why. I know exactly why I stuck my nose into Code Geass. And it's fine. It's okay. It was because of Callan. I saw lots of tasteful artwork of Callan Stadtfeld. And I was like, what anime is this character associated with? Code Geass? Let me watch it. And of course, naturally, Callan doesn't really have as much screen time as I thought she did based on the illustrations I saw. Hello there! Welcome to the stream! Old Sergeant, hello, welcome. Oh, I hit G. I meant to hit C. Welcome. We're currently transporting crude oil to Seattle. We just passed Missouri City in Montana. Just to give you an idea on where we are. Oh, we're entering Idaho now, I see. Yes, we started in Glendive, and we're heading to Seattle. What is the truck? I don't know. It looks like it's a Peterbilt. I don't know. It's the truck I was given when I picked up this job. This is not a personal vehicle on this particular account. I'm just doing a quick job. Give me a moment. I can jump to the exterior camera here soon. Sorry, my English. It's okay. It's all good. Your English is not bad. I can read it just fine and I can make sense of it. Alright. So this is the exterior shot. Sorry. You can get what you can out of that. Interior. I don't know if you can recognize based on interior. You're making a good effort, and I appreciate that. I'm used to so many people. I am very used to people coming in and typing in their native language, and then I just have to translate it for myself. I'm from Russia. Gaming in Euro Truck Sim. Ah, yeah, I've heard of that, yes. I know a lot of people who play Euro Truck Sim, but we're over here. I'm more familiar with America, so that is why I've gotten American Truck Sim. Because there's so many places I could probably recognize. But your English is not terrible. I can read it just fine. Everything is good. But again, the truck, I have no idea which truck. I don't know the exact build. I don't know the exact build or detail. I just know it's a Peterbilt. And that's it. Because this is just a quick tie job. Apologies for any coughing you hear. I'm still recovering from an illness. American truck in real life better than Euro truck? I don't know. I've not actually played Euro Truck Sim. I only chose American Truck Sim because I live in America and I have done a lot of traveling in my time. So I am more familiar with a lot of the sites in areas of America than I am of Euro Truck Sim. That is the only reason behind my preference. Euro Truck is small for living. Ah, I understand now. Yes, I do notice that a lot of the trucks do have, they are a lot smaller. Based on what I've seen in other people playing. Because I did notice that if I look back there, there's a little cot back there, living space. Took me a while. I had to expand my mind there to. I was thinking in a narrow focus, and once I expanded my mind, I understood exactly what you meant. Yes. Yeah, there's like a good sleeping space back there. I can't say I know for sure in real life because I've not actually been inside a truck in real life. Yes, I have seen other people playing the Euro Truck Sim. I would say good. Excuse me. A good three or four other people I am aware of that I watch that also play truck sims. They don't play it like as much as I do, but for their entertaining of their viewers, they are a lot more reckless with their driving than I am. Ooh, wow, that's pretty. Very pretty. Wow, but we're in Idaho. I recall now, we are in Idaho, aren't we? If it was within my budget and I could get both games, I probably would investigate and see how things are in the Euro Truck Sim, just to see how different things are, and also just to have the different sites and stuff like that, because I'm sure the terrain and the environment and all that jazz is so much different over there. Of course, when you, I guess when you get DLCs and stuff like that for Euro Truck Sim, you're getting entire countries instead of just states like the American Truck Sim. Then again, it is really condensed, though. I'm trying to think, like, because England and Germany. I think there's also some Scandinavian countries, France and Spain. Like, I can't remember all the countries that are currently available as DLCs. But I know because of certain the way the countries are connected, you have to take a lot of ferries and stuff, as opposed to a whole lot of interconnecting like the states here. Like all the states are kind of mostly interconnected. The only time I'm not sure how you would play. I would be interested. Kind of makes me think, like, what if, like, because I know the base of American Truck Sim, you come with at least California and I think Nevada. I would have to wonder how they magically connect to, like, say, a different state. I'm not sure. Oh wow, we're 200 miles away. 3 hours left in our journey. That's an interesting... Oh, that's logs, I see. That's logs. Ha! I'm surprised we've made it as far as we did without any damage. Oh! Sarah! Bringing in 2,700 buckaroonies. Good job. I haven't seen a message from Sarah in forever. I have to wonder how she's doing. I should check her stats when I get the chance. I guess at the end of the stream I'll take a peek and see how she's doing stat-wise. Pretty lake. Very pretty lake. been so long since I played Halo. Oh, I'm gonna hit you. Oh, you lucky. You lucky. Physics was on your side, dude. I thought I was gonna hit you. You're lucky. What? Last I looked, we were 300 miles away, and now we're already at 133. Wow, we blew through so many miles. I mean, I know the area, I know the surface area has been condensed because you really cannot. I know the game is not doing a one-to-one transition. Oh my goodness! All right, we're gonna have to get fancy here. We're gonna get fancy. It's fine. I remember always going for that every single time we booted up the Xbox to play Halo. Simpler times. Simpler times with simpler demands on your daily routine. Alrighty then. Nice driving. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've had, what is this? Part 10? Oh, part 9. Well, I did have a couple things. Let's see. Turn on cruise control. I have about 9.5 streams or so, depending on how many other partial streams I've had where I popped in here. Lots of practice. And that's not counting any of the, well, mostly this, well, this is my stream account I am playing on. I do have my offline account where I have, I'm like level 26, I think. But that one's more laid back, and that's me actually following all the rules of the road. Here, I'm doing my own thing here for entertainment. I just naturally just started getting better at driving and avoiding the accidents, I guess. Ah! I'm coming through. I guess you just naturally just get improvements. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I have a phone in my hand because I had to reset chat up. This is why I hate way stations. I should have just bypassed it so that way I should have just taken the $700 fine. Alright, let's see if I can't just, there we go. This is fine. Everything is fine. There we go. Excellent. 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 And now we're on the downward and we can pick up speed again. Develop that speed, please. Excellent. It's just my brain kind of has this kind of built-in kind of thing where, like initially in the beginning, yeah, I was having issues trying to figure out how to handle turns and curves and stuff at high speed. I still kind of go slow when I can, if ever I have on switchbacks and other mountain roads. Honestly, I try to avoid them as much as possible, if I can. But, it's just, I guess, the kind of tendency that the more you play and the more you throw yourself into the situation, the more you adapt and you pick up on the, think of the words. I'm trying to think of the words. Wow. Woo. Oops, damage there. Sorry, this is really pretty looking. I can't help but want to look. Very nice. Alright. Before I crash into anything again. I guess once you get used to the mechanisms and the game mechanics and how things flow, you just kind of like get into the rhythm, I guess, you know? And then I feel like unless I go for, if I let this go for like maybe months on end, that's the only way I could really lose that kind of sensibility, the game sense, as it were. Play long enough in styles that you're not expected to play and stuff like that, and well, I guess you learn spacing and how much space you occupy. Oh my goodness, we're already there. How did this happen? I start talking about something and we make so much progress. Wow. And now we're pulling into Seattle. Oh, we're gonna go through the tunnel, that's right. That's right. That's all backdrop. Seattle! I guess I haven't discovered this place in this particular account. Woo. Sharp turn here. Yep, right here. Pull into that port. Ooh. No! Nah! Can I fix it? Right there, the finishing line is right there. I agree, 53 minutes is not bad. Considering we're so close. Where are you yanking me? Where are you hauling me off to? How much damage? 1% damage, that's not too bad. Oh, this isn't too bad. We're not that far. They could have been cruel about it, but they weren't. Very nice. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, game. You could have been cruel, but you chose to be kind. Interesting. Turn right here. No red light, fine. That's good for me. And then we'll pull in here, and we will be done with this. Hello, dude. Check me in. I have your crude oil delivery. We'll play it safe. Have a nice day. I think it's just straight. Yeah, there it is. I see it. I see it right there. I see it right here. Drop the trailer, and we are done with the delivery. 1% damage. Terminal terminus. Excellent. You only dropped me by 2,000. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. Alright. Alright, we'll look at the upgrades so that way they stop complaining about it. Alright. Well, I said that was going to be the last job for the day. Alright. Alright. Well, as I said, this is going to be the last job for me for today. I'll go ahead and end the stream here. Let's go ahead and exit the game here. Yes, I would really like to quit. Let's do something a little more... Where is it? There it is. There we go. Alright. Let's do a little bit of our, sorry about that. Okay, well with that, the stream is ending here. We got a couple trips in Montana, and that last one, we had a little bit of Montana there. So, not as... Oh no. Ah! Transition! There we go. Sorry about that. You weren't supposed to see the green screen. I forgot! I always forget to transition that away. Ah! Sorry, I didn't mean it for it to go on that long. Anyways, that has been Truck Sim for today. Not too bad. I would normally go for another 30 minutes, but I don't think I want to do another job for that. What do I have? Thursday, there might be a stream on Thursday. Mini Motorways. I will be doing some more challenge maps. But again, there's nothing really, there's nothing 100% planned. As I said, I'm still recovering from my sickness. If the stream isn't on the, if there's no stream available, then there might not be a stream on Thursday. That's all. I'll just leave it at that. So, other than that, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And with that, I shall leave it here. Bye-bye. Sayonara. See you later. Toodles. Adios.